So when we very first came to look at the house, we weren't shocked by the state it was in. For £6,000, this is what we expected. Jeff has spent 40 years in construction, and we knew that he would be able to see if we would be able to renovate it or not. And he decided that we could. What we were shocked by was how pretty the village is. Normally when a house is this cheap, the village is pretty dire, but this is actually a really lovely village in a really nice region up in the mountains, and it's even got its own spa water. So in fact it's famous for its spa water, so we're really pleased about that. And this is our home now we've started to renovate it.
Hi, this is Susan and Jeff. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is our house up in the mountains that we are currently renovating.
So this is the living room, complete with kitchen units that some friends have kindly given us. And this room is either going to be the kitchen or the dining room. We haven't decided yet. So this is the upstairs, still in a pretty bad state. And this is the room we're going to turn into a bathroom.
Yeah, this was an old storeroom, or even a bedroom, but we're going to turn it into a bathroom. As you can probably see down there, I brought a soil stack up the outside wall and through here. And the toilet there is going to go in that corner. We're going to have a vanity unit with a basin on here and a shower in this corner.
And what are you doing today?
Today I'm running pipework from the incoming water main in the cellar under the floor and bringing it up the walls into the bathroom so that we can have water, as well as, it'll only be cold water initially because we've got no boiler, but at least we can have a toilet we can use and flush and wash our hands. This should all work out nicely when it's done.
We've already replaced the floorboards in this bathroom. Because the house is so old, every room in the house has got dirt on the floor, a layer of clay. This is the front bedroom. So I'm just removing a layer of clay so that we can put new floorboards down in here. The existing floorboards are not safe to stand on.
I'm in the kitchen area at the moment, and I wanted to take water pipes up the wall, but I can't because of where the door is, because there's an 8-inch beam along the wall, so I've had to drill the 2 holes 8 inches in, and if I put them there the door wouldn't open fully. So I've just got to hope that does miss the shower one upstairs. But such is life. Over here we use plastic fittings, not copper. Copper will just freeze and burst. These are perfect, they never break. And you just have this little welding kit on the floor here, which is heating up for me at the moment. When the light goes green, I put the fittings on there, hold them for a couple of seconds, take them out and join them. It's a welded joint that never comes apart. Right, let's just see if this is hot enough.
Oh, I can smell it.
Then you have to quickly push them together, hold them for a minute, and you have a perfect welded joint. So much simpler than what we used to do in England.
Brilliant.
Now then, just drops down and goes through the floor.
Ah.
Now the bit I'm welding now is going to go in the basement, but I need to put a T in it because I need to have future facility to bringing water into the kitchen. So I'm just doing that now. Turn round. I'm obviously in the basement now, and there's the pipe coming down from the kitchen, and I've got to put a bend on it and then connect this to it. We have an incoming water supply over there, and then it's just a matter of connecting them up. But I've got to finish getting the pipework up into the bathroom.
We've already replaced the floor in this room. Jeff put new floorboards down. We took up the dirt. So I'm just going to quickly varnish these floorboards. On the way home, we stop off and get some mountain mineral water to drink. Much better than tap water. Meanwhile, back home, we've adopted yet more animals. Which one have I got? Have I got Plum? And you, which one have you got, Jeff?
I got Rudy.
You've got Rudy.
I found these kittens at our house in Gorno, Vista, and they just appeared, and you have two of them, and they're really small and cute, and one of them's called Rudy and one of them's called Plum. And I think they're sisters.
And how old are you, Aria?
I'm 11 years old.
You're only 11, so you've been a very... Do you want to tell them how I met you?
I went on YouTube, and I know that these people have many dogs and cats. So I was thinking I could text some people who I know who have dogs and cats, and then maybe they could take these kittens in, because we would leave soon and they wouldn't be able to take care of them. So they replied and they said that they could take them in.
And you're a very grown-up girl for 11, aren't you? Very grown-up girl. So we took the two kittens straight to the vets and discovered that one has got quite a serious virus and the other one has got a broken leg.
Peepo! Peepo!
Even though she's poorly, she's perked up a lot now we've had her to the vets. And this one has been play fighting, haven't you? Even with a broken leg.
Play fighting, they've been play fighting each other.
Oh, bless. So the lovely family we got the kittens from have offered to help out with the medical costs. We need an orthopaedic surgeon apparently for the leg.